sports. It's in the game.
You talk about a big play. Hey, you don't get any bigger than that.
Today, from Acrisure Stadium in Pitt. Kicker Chris Boswell has it ready to go, and we are underway from Pittsburgh. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback. On the run, this is J.K. Dobbins. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 in second down. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
I don't see more of them trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
Going to throw on third down with Herbert. The throw left sideline falls incomplete.
That was their first third down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key third down throws.
That's fielded at the 8-yard line. Call that one an even 60 yards, 6-0. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. Play action. It's Wilson. Pass complete. George Pickens with it. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Play action. Now Wilson. He's got this to Pickens. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Another big gain or 2 in succession as this one goes for 32.
Now, we know this offense has the potential to strike quickly, and they just bit off 2 huge plays on back-to-back snaps.
So on the other side of the ball, you've got to go Band of Brothers thought process. No one left behind. No pointing fingers, no accusations, because if you don't, those quick strikes we just saw, they become long-lasting.
Last play went for over 30 yards. This one not quite as big, but still over 20. So 3 plays, already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. Harris running straight ahead, and he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown.
Najee Harris
A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Steelers are on the board first here this afternoon. Boswell good with the extra point. And it's now a 7-0 game. A drive there of just 4 plays. And it was Najee Harris who finished it off with a touchdown run. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And they've got it up past the 35, so pretty good starting field position. The Charger drive about to get going.
And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
And he probably should have given that one off as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line. Now 3rd down and 7. Here's Herbert. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Herbert. That's into the hands of his tight end, Will Dissly. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot. Here's Herbert. A quick throw there is incomplete.
They've given him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big 3rd down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
Stays on his feet, and he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. That one good for 13 and a Charger first. Right back to Dobbins on first. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21. 2nd down and 4. Justin Herbert looking to pass. That's complete to Dissly, the tight end. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
They'll try to run for it with Dobbins. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. So another 3rd down conversion, and now they've got a 1st and goal. Herbert off of play action. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. There's your co-NFL record holder, T.J. Watt, doing what he does best, terrorizing quarterbacks. On 2nd down, here's Herbert. He'll check this down to Dobbins out of the backfield. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Herbert now. Touchdown, Chargers. Josh Palmer, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Chargers are an extra point away from evening this one up. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And we are tied at 7. So that drive, 12 plays in length. And it ends with a touchdown pass to Josh Palmer. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now, they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
Wilson throw into the hands of Pickens.
He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. They go play action now. Wilson.
He finds Pickens over the middle.
And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. So 3 plays already first and goal, and they are wasting little time. They hand this off to Harris. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers.
Najee Harris
with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Steelers have taken the lead. Extra point put through by Boswell. And that makes the score 14-7. So that drive, 4 plays.
And it was Najee Harris who finished it off with a touchdown run. And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10.
He finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be 2nd down.
Nice chunk of yards on 1st down. It really opens up your options for what you want to do on 2nd. You go right back to him and hope he explodes, or sucker the defense in before throwing over the top.
And he'll scratch out a yard up to the 30, and that's all.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Now it's Herbert. Eluding the pressure right.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be brought down with a penalty flag on the field. It was a late decision to throw, and it might have been too late.
So the big play nullified, illegal forward pass.
And maybe we know why they were able to get such a good chunk of yardage on that play. That pass was illegal.
On is the punter Scott here as he gets this one away.
And this will be taken at the 13. A good return there, 17 yards. And that will come the offense as they take over. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They go play action with Wilson.
Got an open man, it's Pickens. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. 1:55 left to go in the first half of play.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Wilson.
Finding Pickens for another catch.
And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Great gains back-to-back. Last time over 30 yards, better than 20 here. From the red zone now, here's Wilson on 1st down. Rolling to his right, and it's complete. He gets this one to Washington. He can only get a yard after all that. It's 2nd down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. So on 4th down, the Steelers call on the number of Chris Boswell for the field goal try. Boswell's kick is good, and they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. So that one on target, and it adds to this first half lead.
And maybe we're too early to worry too much about 1-score lead, 2-score lead, etc. But this is where you kind of start banking those points that come in helpful later on.
And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 30-yard line. The Chargers going to take over now late in this first half. Well, not much time remains here in this first half. We'll see if they can get something out of this drive, at least a field goal. They could certainly use it, down by 2 scores. Well, that'll be complete to Dobbins.
The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. On 1st and 10, Herbert. Slant route going to be caught by Palmer. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Back to throw here, Herbert. That ball caught by the rookie from Georgia. Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Herbert setting up to throw on 1st down. Short throw to Disley.
Oh, he's brought down. And remember here, no timeouts left. They got to get to the line quick.
So we reach halftime.
We're getting through the break at record pace and right back to football. 3rd quarter, here we go.
A 10-point game, 17-7 the score as we get back to it on EA Sports. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
Hey, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
And the ball is knocked out and picked up by the Chargers. And they will take over at the 29-yard line.
Well, CD, that's one of those plays you put a mark by. I mean, that could be a big momentum swing here on the opening drive of the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, we may have to revisit it, right? Because if that drive ends up in the end zone, they're sitting pretty at that point. Now, instead, it's a 2-score game. It has a chance to tighten up considerably.
And he'll be tackled at about the 35.
From the 35, back to work on 2nd and 4.
Looking to throw. Herbert.
It's taken in by Quentin Johnston.
A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins.
And a good run as he manages 7 yards down to the 17. Inside 4 minutes to go, 3rd quarter. Out of the gun, Herbert. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. In motion right is Johnston.
On 3rd down, here's Dobbins. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th.
Cameron Dicker on now to try the field goal.
This just a 35-yard attempt from the left hash. And his kick is right there. It's good. And they're back within a touchdown. It's 17-10.
So the defense are able to force their first turnover of the game, and then they add on to that by getting the field goal.
And you don't just want to take the ball away from your opponent, partner. You want to make them hurt as well. And if you don't score yourself on defense, turn it over to your offense and have them put points on the board.
And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though, when they only gave up the field goal and they were able to trot back out on the field and start this drive? A little more pep in their step because they didn't cost their team a touchdown, but they know they've got to do it a lot better than they did on the last possession.
The coach will just be relieved, though, if they recoup with a score here, right?
I think the coach would be ecstatic to see them pick themselves back up and now taking downfield, punching the end zone without turning it over.
Another 1st down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here. To throw is Wilson. That's going to be caught by Pickens. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now it's Wilson. Completes this one to Pickens. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Now Wilson. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And the Steelers are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up for the 1st and goal.
Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown. Pat Fryermuth. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Steelers are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter. Boswell good with the extra point, and the lead now up to 14. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30. The Charger drive about to get going. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. And at least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
Here's Herbert now on 2nd down. He'll dump this off complete to Dobbins. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Charger 1st down. Operating from the gun, Herbert. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. To throw again, Herbert. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. To the air again, Herbert. Open man, it's Palmer. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 17 yards for the Chargers there as they've got themselves a 1st down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Right side, he has Johnston. Brought down, but after we saw a flashy little move, stopped short of the 40. Here now, 2nd and 4. Back to throw again. Short throw to Disley. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a 1st down. A give up the middle to Dobbins. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. Back to throw. Herbert buying time to his left. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down. A solid gain of 15 yards, and the sticks move. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Herbert operating from the red zone. This is caught. Touchdown. Josh Palmer with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chargers have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th.
Extra point up and good by Dicker.
And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter.
Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out ready to send it away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they have had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
They'll throw on first down with Wilson. Going to throw right side here, complete. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. Whistles now in a timeout. So defensively they burn it here with 1:51 left. It's first and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. Oh, Wilson going to throw. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown. The touchdown all set up by the big play one snap before, but they finish it off here with a shorter completion, this time for the score.
I like how they stuck with what got them there, right? The big pass play, got the momentum going, right? You create it with a play like that, and you come right back with another pass play to finalize things off.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line. Here's first and 10.
Now a timeout called for by the defense, and they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
Throwing, Herbert. Pass complete, Hurst.
And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there.
Here's second down. Herbert.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down.
Herbert going to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1. Meanwhile, Herbert's throw taken in by Palmer.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
A 2 timeouts still remaining, but scoring quickly, a must. It's 1st and 10. Herbert. That's again complete to Palmer.
And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25.
This is 1st and 10. Herbert to throw.
Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38.
Here comes second down. Complete to Johnston here. This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's 3rd and long.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
Picked off by Joey Porter Jr. And the Steelers are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. Well, obviously, Charles, this stage of the game, down 2 scores, they had to put the football in the air. Unfortunately, it gets picked off.
And the criticism comes easily in situations like this, but you just laid it out. Look where they are on the scoreboard. Look at where the clock is in the game. He has to take a chance here and try and get the ball downfield to his receivers. Unfortunately, it was picked off.
And they will take a knee here. And now with 6 seconds remaining, they're going to burn their final timeout. And they take a knee. So it's a win here for the Steelers, and it was thanks largely due to the play of the quarterback, CD, a guy who's been doing it for a while, and that's Russ.
Today, from State Farm Stadium in Glendale.
Now the big leg of Matt Prater ready to get this one started. And off we go on EA Sports. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. Carr going to throw right away. They'll get this out to Kamara. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards. The first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. This a 2nd and 7 from the 37. Here's Carr to throw. There's Chris Olave. It'll be a gain of 5. And now 2 yards to go on 3rd down. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Carr looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Saints first down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2. Carr going to throw. Finding Taysom Hill complete. And down inside the 15 he goes. It was a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. They'll run out of the gun with Kamara. And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. 8th play of this opening drive coming up. This is 3rd down. Carr now to throw. That one thrown away from the pocket. The officials kind of looking at each other, but they'll say there was a receiver in the area, so no penalty, just an incomplete pass. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. Now Carr. And it's going to be batted down, and will go the other way with a football. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon. First carry for James Conner. And he's going to take this up past the 10 to about the 11.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. On play action, it's Murray. He'll find his rookie wideout from Ohio State here. That goes for 14 yards. First down, Cardinals. Play action. Now it's Murray. And this is incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Murray. And his throw here is going to be incomplete.
Yeah, their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Michael Wilson, 31 yards. And the Cardinals will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point good by Prater. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And Williams going to sit on this one. It'll be a touchback. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't even want to get to a 4th down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Here's 3rd and 7. To throw his car. And I don't think he got there. No. He's short by maybe a foot. Maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
There comes the Saints punter now.
Greg George, deep for Arizona. Oh, and what a play on special teams here. This is going to be down inside the 5, all the way down at the 2-yard line.
And he's got to be fired up about that effort. I don't think he could have walked down and placed it any better than where he ended up putting the football. That was excellent.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. They've got the 7-0 lead. Now they've got the football back after their defense got the stop, CD. And you get the feeling if they could score here, they really have all the momentum on their side.
And you just wonder right now, is the quarterback and the play caller totally in sync? Are they of one mind that, hey, what worked last time, let's keep doing it until they stop us? Or do they go to a different section in the playbook, show them something different? Either way, they want a repeat of their first drive.
So a little breathing room now. 1st and 10 at the 17. Play fake. Murray. And his throw here's incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
Here's a diving catch right side. Catch number 4 for him on the afternoon, and it'll give him a first down. Now Murray off play action. That ball caught by Harrison. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. A big play on the catch and run, covering 34 yards. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 34. Now Murray. And quickly, he just gets that ball out of there. Not quite sure what he was doing, and here comes the flag. We saw it, too. Nobody in the vicinity of that throw, and that earns him the penalty.
Yeah, you've got to at least get it close enough to one of your own guys in order to dodge the penalty.
Throwing now is Murray. That's to the right side. He's got Ryman. Call it a gain of 12, but, of course, not a first down due to the previous penalty.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there? Freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. 4th down, Murray off, and the Cards field goal unit and Matt Prater out there now. Prater's kick is good. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score. Prater now will send it away following the made field goal. And Williams going to sit on this one. It'll be a touchback. Carr going to lead the Saints up here 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Oh, and that is incomplete.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
Now it's Kamara in the passing game. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. And the pressure will bring him down here. The Cardinals get home for the sack. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So on 4th down, Matthew Hayball on to punt. On the return, Dortch. All told, a 54-yard punt, 13 on the return. And the Cards will take over 1st and 10. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. Murray now. That one tipped, and it's incomplete. But good hands there defensively at 2nd down. To throw, it's Murray. And he can't escape, and down he goes. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, a wide open receiver. It's Harrison. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 3rd and 19, no problem, as they're able to convert.
This offense is looking very comfortable here in this first half. Very relaxed, very smooth, very efficient. No wasted motions. Things are definitely going their way, and they continue to move the ball downfield.
And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this first half. Now Murray throwing on 2nd down. Throw on the right side, complete to Harrison. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their 2nd, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Throwing on 1st down is Murray. He'll buy some time right. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining. 2nd and 10. To throw is Murray. Throw left side, hauled in by McBride. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. Escaping the pressure right. And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's 4th down. Prater's kick is good. And that will do it for this first half.
Sorry, Coach. We'll catch up with you after the game. We're going to skip through halftime here and headed back to the field for the 3rd quarter.
The Cards with a lead, and they will get this football first as the second half gets started. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. So here's the Cardinals offense now as they get set to start this 3rd quarter. Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Murray going to throw. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down. Here's Murray. Pass complete there to Harrison. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line.
Murray's throw complete to McBride.
So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give him a short yardage situation here for 2nd down. Murray a give. This is Connor. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. That one a 1st down pickup of 8.
Well, they've certainly been successful throwing it around in this game. That's allowed them to move the ball on offense. But I've got to tell you, to watch them run the football and successfully, I'm not taking sides. But to see the ball in a running back's hands, oh, that's football for me.
And he'll slide to a halt here. Still a little shy of the 1st down marker. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down. Connor up the middle. And he gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4. They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. They'll stay on the ground with Connor again. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. James Conner taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Cardinals take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. It appears they're going to throw for it with Murray. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. And the formula there on the 2-point try, they go 5 wide. Not even the option to hand the ball off. They got it.
They tried to create space, and there isn't a whole lot of it there. For the defense, what you're trying to do is make sure that if they're going to catch the ball, make them catch it behind you because they run out of space with the back line. But in this case, the offense figured it out.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. On 1st down, Carr, incomplete.
But there's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
Carr again here on 2nd and 10.
Open man left side. Shaheed has it.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now Carr. Pressure comes and the Cardinals bring him down. It looks like a 12-yard loss there on the 1st down sack. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go.
And Carr's throw taken in by Valdez-Scantling.
Even against double coverage, he found enough of an opening for a noticeable gain. 2 guys on him, yet he finds a way to uncover downfield for the completion.
And he will not get away from the pressure here. Carr taken down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. Here comes the Saints punter now as he's on to kick it away. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field.
And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field. And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the 3rd quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Murray again, 2nd and 10. And that one not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this 3rd quarter of play. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the in trouble, and he's taken down.
No surprise there. Chase Young wrecks that play with a sack.
Here comes the Cardinals punter now. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the 4th quarter. And no one there to stop it. Hits at the 8, but it carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense.
Well, I hate to say it, but at this point, I don't really know that they're playing to win with this deficit in the 4th quarter. They're just trying to erase that 0 on the scoreboard, Charles, and get some type of momentum to carry into the film session tomorrow.
If you get any type of points on the board, it'll count as a moral victory, although no one will talk about that in the post-game press conference. That's not something you mentioned in the NFL. And this loss, it already stings and will for a while, but everyone on that offense knows it'll sting a lot worse if they don't put some points up on the board.
Carr now on 1st down. This one to the right, caught by Valdez-Scantling. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Throwing on 1st down is Carr.
The pass caught by Olave.
And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. To throw, it's Carr. To Valdez-Scantling over the middle. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left. Again, they'll throw with Carr.
That'll be taken in by Shaheed.
And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 20-yard line. From the gun, it's a run for Kamara.
Yeah, he'll work free from 1 tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Saints football as we get you reset.
Now a 2nd and 6.
They're looking at 2nd down now as they search for a consolation score. Carr. And it's caught. The tight end Hill. Short completion, just 4 yards. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 2. Here's Carr.
He's got his target. That's complete. And the Saints are going to have 1st and goal coming up as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 2.
Working from the gun, it's Carr. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Oh, they were so close. That close to their first points of the game. Just needed to hang on just a second longer. But he couldn't complete the process of the catch through the jostling from the defender.
Carr to throw again. And he'll just get rid of it. What we just saw there, that's really been a common theme all afternoon.
A lot of pressure. That forced the errant pass. He's been under duress this entire afternoon. He just had to unload that one. He's fortunate it was just incomplete and not intercepted.
Carr now on 3rd and goal. That is caught by Olave. Touchdown, New Orleans. 4 yards on the touchdown grab. And the Saints are finally on the board here in the 4th quarter. A point after, good by Groupie. And they'll cut the lead to 21-7. So 2 scores down. Time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. And the Cardinals hands team able to secure the football. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Murray's going to look to throw this thing. A short one here, caught by McBride. And even though he gets out of bounds to stop the clock, it's not going to matter. That 1st down going to be enough to write a finish to this one. Play action. Now it's Murray. Goes right back to McBride. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. This 2nd and 4. They fake the handoff. Now Murray. He'll get that complete to Harrison. Touchdown, Cardinals. Marvin Harrison Jr., 28 yards. And the Cardinals have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. Prater for the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Just a 4-play drive that time. And the Cardinals cap it with a touchdown. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And Williams going to sit on this one. It'll be a touchback. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. On 1st and 10, here's Carr. The Cards get to him here. He's brought down for a sack. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the 4th.
You can just see it in their body language. They're starting to see victory on the horizon now, and if it comes to fruition, they got to give a game ball to the front 7. Defensive line has taken charge and controlled this game. Face a challenge of stopping this opposing offense, and they've done so with ease.
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Here's Carr to throw. Complete to Olave on the out route. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Going to need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. On 3rd and long, it's Carr. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now. Now Carr, got to have this one. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Back to throw it, Murray. That ball caught by Harrison. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. Oh, wait, hold everything. A timeout has been called. Seemingly silly with 1 second remaining in this game. Oh, now look at this. They're lining up to add 3 more, little insult to injury here late in the game. And the kick is good. So you wonder how this one might be remembered the next time these two teams meet. But until then, this game's over. So it's a win here for the Arizona Cardinals.
Today, from MetLife Stadium in New Jersey.
Longtime Panther Graham Gano has us set for a start as we are underway from MetLife Stadium. And the opening kickoff will not be returned as that will be a touchback. They run here with Rico Dowdle. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4, 2nd down. Now Prescott. It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks. And, oh, he takes a shot at the end of that play. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Prescott. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Prescott to throw it. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first. So that was all you're looking for on a play like that. Get the first down and keep the drive moving.
Yeah, it just looked to me like he just said to himself, I've got this. I'll take it. I'll pick it up, and let's keep moving. Get the first down, get a new set, and let's start over.
Down the sideline he goes. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down. From the red zone now, Prescott.
Oh, Prescott stripped. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. Nothing on the screen that time. Now it's third down. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved. Just as you said, they want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
They do get 18, but even that won't be quite enough. It's fourth down. Throwing, Prescott. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. Brandon Cooks from 6 yards away. And the Cowboys' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey. And it's now a 7-0 game. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And it culminates in a Dallas touchdown. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. So here are the Giants ready to start their initial drive of the game. They will be led out by a second-round pick in 2019. Out of Missouri, it's Drew Lock.
And I think that everyone is looking forward to seeing Drew Lock take the next step in the quarterback evolutionary process. Decision-making is something that he's working on improving because he's got plenty of arm and makes excellent off-platform throws. What he's seeking now, to be consistent in all of his processes.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. He's got it at the 15. And he takes this down deep on the Cowboys side of the field. It's a big-time play there for the G-Man. 44 yards. Into the red zone, it's Lock. They'll roll him out right. Touchdown, Giants. Malik Neighbors from 13 yards out. And the Giants are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. Gano the extra point, and we are tied at 7. Scoring summary, 3-play drive, and it was finished off by a touchdown by the New York Giants. Each team's had it, each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 30-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that. Charles's defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And he will be out of bounds here on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. And slow going there as he'll only get a yard, maybe, up to the 41. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
A running play, it's Dowdle. So he fought off the tackle, and that effort gives him the first before he's brought down.
3rd and 2, right? So this is a situation where low man has got to win at the line of scrimmage, but it's not just the low man winning. It's the low man who's winning with some force, and they had that to pick up the first down.
Barely picking it up, but they did. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and that will bring up 2nd down.
They run here with Dowdle.
Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway.
And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25. They run again with Dowdle.
He's able to work free for about 6 down to the 18. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Looking to throw. Prescott. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down.
Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. Touchdown, Cowboys. 2 first-half touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys have taken the lead.
Aubrey now for the point after.
And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. A 10-play drive that time. And it's capped off with a Cowboys touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
So the Giants getting the football back here for their 2nd drive. As this offense comes back out here, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game. And they've been on the sideline for a while. They did score their last time out, but they just had to watch that long, sustained drive. So we'll see if they can shake the rust off.
Yeah, and that's always a question that you have when you have to come off the bench after having sat there for a long time. Are you ready to go? Are you loosened up? But even more so, are you mentally alert and ready to put your best product out there?
Locke's throw complete there to Johnson.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. On play action, Locke.
That's complete. It's Neighbors.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first?
They scored their touchdown earlier, and this had a chance to be another. This secondary scrambling for answers, looking at each other, trying to figure out who is going to put the clamps on this guy, because right now he's absolutely shredding them.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it'll be 2nd down. Block off of play action. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. A good pickup there at 22. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. They look to throw. It's Locke.
That's to the pylon and incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
Toward the pylon, but it's incomplete.
All right, Captain, it's batten down the hatches time defensively. Dodged 2 pass attempts to the end zone. Now what do you think they're going to try and dial up on 3rd and goal?
Well, knowing them and knowing what we just seen, I think they're throwing it again, don't you? Now a battle for the football. It's caught. It's a touchdown.
Malik Neighbors
with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half.
And the Giants are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half.
And this will be caught as they convert here for 2. So they elect to pass there on the 2-point try. Sometimes could prove risky there. It worked out.
Yeah, and I love how you bring up that it can prove risky, because if you get it intercepted and they return it, that's 2 points for the defense, but not on that play.
And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30. The Cowboy offense going to head out now late in this first half.
With this slim deficit closing in on the end of the first half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive.
Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter.
The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Textbook coverage right there. Played the ball, never lost sight of where it was headed, and stayed in perfect position to make a play on it. Able to keep the receiver and the quarterback in his sight lines.
Meanwhile, Prescott's throw taken in there by Cooks.
The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. They'll throw again. Prescott. There again is Cooks, complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 13-yard gain yet again, just like last play.
Well, you can't skip halftime on Sundays, but you can right here. So it's over, and on to the third quarter we march.
Second half ready to get rolling. The Giants with a lead, and they are set to receive this kick. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
19 yards there on the catch and run. Took just 1 play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. Play action. Now it's Locke.
Again, it's Johnson.
Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And it's second down. They fake the handoff. Now Locke sliding out of the pocket. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
But based on the play we just saw there, he might not be the guy you want to challenge in coverage on these all-important snaps. He certainly looks dialed in right now.
Now a play fake, and here's Locke rolling to his right.
A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
And so many times we look at the opening drive of the third quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it. And that's a strong performance there defensively to force incompletion and, more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
Here's a diving catch right side. He continues to deliver a first down here. He had 4 catches in the first half, and this one number 5. Here's Locke. There's a short one caught by Johnson. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
2 yards, good enough for a first.
We always talk about good down and distance, allowing offenses to expand their playbook. Well, 2nd and 2, that means your playbook's wide open. You can run just about anything. But a lot of times, the play caller, he just looks down at his sheet, sees the short yardage runs, and goes to one of those.
He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice, easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage.
Second down, here's Tracy.
And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9.
Tracy going to get it on first down.
He gets this down to the 3, but no further. Brought the power run out of the bag and got a couple extra yards with it. A nice pickup of 6 there to get him closer to the end zone, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Locke going to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. The line of scrimmage is the 3 as they look to cash in on 3rd and goal. Shotgun snap to Locke. And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants.
Malik Neighbors
from 3 yards out.
And the Giants take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Locke going to try and throw for it. And he's got it. So the try for two is successful. And that bumps their lead up even further. So they try to make it a two-score game with a conversion. It pays off.
And they've looked at the situation, figured it out well. A two-score game in this situation, they've got to feel much better about where they are.
And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line. The Cowboys offense now, they head out for their first possession of the second half. They make their second half debut here, and things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side. So now it's a two-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked into each other's eyes and realized what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because if they don't get some kind of points here, that next drive, that could make this a three-possession game.
Meanwhile, Dak's throw pulled in by Lamb. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming. Here's Prescott. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. And again, it's Prescott. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 38-yard line. So the drive takes them into Giants territory now. 1st and 10 at the 38. Dancing to his left. Nifty move. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line. And they'll come up 2nd and 7. Prescott from the gun. Cooks on the quick slant. And the Cowboys are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. Brandon Cooks from 3 yards out. And the Cowboys have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Aubrey good with a PAT. And now things get a bit more interesting. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they've seen their lead nearly extinguished after that last score, but bottom line, they are still on top with the football, and a touchdown on this drive would really put them in position A. Give them 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give them a 1st down. Throwing now is Locke. Oh, now he's stripped. He lost the football. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line.
Well, partner, here's where team football gets tested a little bit, because I know the defensive guys were over there chilling on the sidelines, and all of a sudden they heard the sudden change call because that fumble puts them right back on the field, and they've got to go out and finish the game now themselves.
Absolutely. Nursing that slim lead here in the 4th, a costly turnover. Here's 2nd and 10. On the run, it's Dowdle. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Here's Prescott. He's got his target. That's complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 8th catch for him now. He's been a big factor. And it's a 1st down. Prescott now. Out right, he finds Tolbert. Touchdown! Dak Prescott now 4 touchdown passes on the afternoon. And the Cowboys have moved out in front here in the fourth quarter. Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey. And the lead is up to 5. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Giants ready to come out now. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the fourth quarter. Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes. And we've got a 1-score game. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. Here's 2nd and a yard. Straight ahead, here's Tracy. And some room to work. And a strong run there as he'll maneuver his way down inside the 15. And now all of a sudden the shoe's kind of on the other foot. Maybe you pull the reins back here a bit?
Yeah, a little bit because you got to make sure that you don't score too quickly.
Right back to Tracy. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
Now it's Tracy. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th.
Wow! Wow!
What a game this has been, and what a drive that was, Charles, to take the lead here late in the fourth quarter.
And partner, that's a job well done by everyone, from the players to the guys calling the plays. And if I may introduce just one downside to the mix, might be a little bit too much time left. Enough on the clock for a final last-ditch effort to try and steal this one away.
So that effort gives him a 3-point cushion and guarantees that a field goal going forward won't beat them.
Yeah, that's really good strategy because that's all you care about. Not getting beat at this stage, at least give your team a fighting chance.
And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee, and they'll start things out at the 25. So Dak and the Cowboys down 31-28. A little over 40 seconds to go. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on first down. Here's Prescott. Over the middle, complete. It's Ferguson. Yeah, this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Now a timeout called for by the offense as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game. Here's Dak. That's complete to Lamb. Oh, and that a very short gain. They do get a first, but short pickups, not what they're looking for. Well, this offense still has the one timeout here, remember. 1st and 10. Another one to CeeDee Lamb. He's got it. And he'll manage maybe 10 yards, but they'll surrender that defensively, no problem. And whistles, and they take their final timeout with 7 seconds left. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of, until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
He's going to let it fly. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Well, this crowd trying to force a false start here. 3rd and inches. One last shot now for Prescott. This ball intercepted. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Giants touchdown. Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to